You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building. Welcome home.
Our guy, Tru Life.
Yes.
How you adjusting to being free, my brother?
Man, feels good, man. God is good, man. I feel blessed, man. Word, just humble. Word.
Now, Tru Life was the original hip-hop rap bully.
Oh, my gosh.
Him and Mano, it was like around the same
No,
time.
this was before Mano.
No, this was before
This
Mano.
was before Mano.
Because
Yeah,
Mano
you're
wasn't
right.
even home then.
He was the
You're right. This
original
was before Mano.
slapper DJ, slapper artist.
I'm a changed man.
I just want to say, though, when I met Tru
crazy
Life,
artist.
I would never have thought that because he was so nice. He
Yeah,
was
I don't know where you see him at.
We had great experiences, like doing interviews, and he was so much fun. So then I was like, I can't believe he's a bully.
Nah, I'm not a bully. I'm not a bully.
Was.
Nah.
I met you in like 06, 07. You came to do Wendy's show. You came to do Wendy's show.
Yeah, facts.
But I remember one night, it was during the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and we was parked at a red light, and I look down the street, and I see this one dude walking with like 100 people behind him. You ever seen that scene from Gremlins?
Wow.
Yeah.
When Stripe was walking, and he did like this? It was like Tru Life and just mad Spanish goons walking down the street. I'm like, where are they going? Because I don't want to go there.
But
Wow.
that's how it's supposed to be. You treat the ladies well, and then I don't know what else goes on other than that.
Uh-oh.
Now, back when you were before you got arrested. Now, explain, because you just did a deal with JayZ.
Yeah, no, I did a deal with JayZ, and then we took some time off, man. Like, my mind wasn't right, and we was actually in the middle of doing a new situation with JayZ, with me, Jeezy, and JayZ, and he was actually getting ready to bring me out of Summer
Jeezy,
Jam.
young Jeezy.
Yeah. And Jeezy and JayZ was bringing me out of Summer Jam, and we had got there late. They shut the mics off on us at Summer Jam. We got there late, so we never got to announce it. And then in the midst of us doing that, I got locked up like a couple days after that.
Wow. It was gonna be like a group situation, or?
Nah, they was trying to figure it out. Like, we was gonna we was gonna do a little situation together, like a split type of situation with Rockefeller and JayZ. I mean, with Rockefeller and CTE and something like that.
You were cool with Jeezy?
Yeah, that's like my boy. Wow.
How'd you end up with Jay? Well, didn't you got discovered by OG1, right?
Green Lantern actually was the one who brought me. Snoop Dogg had brought me out to the Apollo, and then I got the city's attention with this record called The New York, and that was through the big homie Snoop. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. And then through that, I started doing a mixtape circuit and stuff like that, and things started to take off. And then Green Latin, we had a couple deals on the table, and I told him I felt it was real important for me to meet with a New York label, and I wanted to try to bring New York back, you know what I'm saying, and do something that was really New York driven. So we sat with JayZ, brought me to JayZ, and the rest was history after that.
With so many ties to so many different places, from
Yeah.
Snoop to Jay,
Yeah.
I mean, so many different artists to Jeezy. But you could never leave the street life alone at that time. Why not?
Yeah, it's been like a curse, man. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's like, I don't know. I come from a place where, you felt like I wanted to be an artist that was going to give back to my neighborhood and show the kids that, I'm still there. I see a lot of people leave. They get successful and they move out and they leave. And maybe that was my downfall, that I really wanted to try to help out my neighborhood, and it kind of backfired on me in the end of the day. That it kind of led to me being in prison, just being so involved with my neighborhood and being so involved with people, and I didn't really understand the concept at that time of separating myself from my neighborhood and certain individuals, Right. I didn't really understand that concept, so I guess I had to learn the hard way of it really don't mix. The streets and this just don't mix.
That's what I remember about you. You always seem to have like a hood, socially conscious aspect to you.
Yeah.
Because you was even against some of the rappers because you feel like they was spreading wrong messages.
Facts, But like I said, man, I'm just feel humble right now. I feel blessed, and to have a second chance and come home and be so welcomed by so many, different individuals. A lot of people been showing me love. Especially my little brother, Future. You know what I'm saying? I know him as Meathead. Y'all know him as Future. I know him as Meathead. Yeah, that was his rapping name before. That was his first rapping name.
How long you know Future?
Man, we go back to him. Like I said, I go back with him from Meathead. I don't even know Future. I know Meathead. You know what I'm saying?
How did that happen though?
We grew up together, man. In the dungeon. Me and his cousin Rico Wade was real tight, and we grew up in the dungeon. Doing records together and stuff like that. We actually got songs together and all that had never got released. You know what I'm saying? That we just was banging out.
The Tru Life, you was in the Dungeon family too.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, shout out to Rico Wade and the whole Dungeon family. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. So
Facts.
you used to go down to Atlanta to kick it? And,
Yeah, we used to be in Atlanta all the time, kicking it with them, with Bubba Sparks, and the whole Dungeon family.
Do you have plans to put any of that music out or just?
Now we got new music.
Dated as hell.
I know, but it still might be interesting for
We on a
people
whole
to-
new wave, man. We got a whole new wave. We've been slaving wild crazy since I came home. At first I had to give my kids and my family, that time. I gave these crackers 8 years, so I had to at least get them 8 weeks first. I could at least do that. They rolled me the whole
way. You can't
way.
be saying crackers unless you're planning to be an independent artist. So now, if you're going to be independent, say crackers all day. If you want to get that deal.
Nah, shout out to all the white folks. I ain't racist or nothing like that, man. Big up all the white folks, man. We love the white people and all that, man. I need more white friends, man. That's the movement right now. More white friends. You know what I'm saying?
Now, when you got locked up, you had public beefs with Mobb Deep and also
all
Jones
type
and
of
Cameron.
individuals, man. But
Did y'all squash it all?
Yeah, I'm past all that, man. I done been through so much in my life at this point, man. We just out here trying to get to the bag, man. We trying to win. We trying to be humble. We don't got beef with nobody
And
right
y'all had
now.
conversations or?
Nah, we ain't really have conversations, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing on my behalf, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. I'm out here pumping, I ain't chasing no fake controversy or nothing like that to try to get hot. And, I ain't doing no disses or nothing like that. Like, I'm done with all that, You live and you learn. I done moved on and I done grown a whole lot since then. And I'm just in a different space. I've been through a lot of things in my life, and I'm just trying to do it the right way this time.
Tru Life was World Star before World Star.
I was going to say, do you look back at some of the stuff that you did? I remember a video of Tru Life having a gun in his hand, shooting the gun.
Tru Life was World Star before World Star.
No, that actually wasn't me though, but it was on the video. I wasn't shooting no gun. Let's clear that up.
Envy.
That
wasn't me, man. I wasn't shooting no gun. That wasn't me, man. That was actually my man Mikey Brown though. He's in Sing Sing right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Mikey Brown. Word. He actually got locked up for a murder as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's just been crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Have you given social media a go yet?
Nah, be honest with you, man. Like, I'm still getting used to all this, even the phone, man. Like, yesterday I posted somebody's phone number up on my Instagram by accident, playing with these phones, don't even know. I just ruined somebody's life yesterday, literally, man. He like, man, I got to throw this phone away, man. You got dudes calling me for features and all type of stuff. I got like 1,000 phone calls in a minute, man.
Sorry.
Whoa, by accident.
Were a lot of people that you was cool with when you went away, did everybody kind of still hold you down?
I've had, I definitely had people that, that I thought was like family that I felt like, left me out to dry. And then I had people that, kept it all the way 1,000 with me, man. Shout out to Ving Rhames, man. He's been like beyond a blessing to me as well, man. He's been like a father to me.
The actor?
Yeah, the actor.
Really?
Ving Rhames, he's like a father to me, man. Word.
You also have the documentary coming, right?
Yeah. We doing a documentary about my life, and I'm just explaining everything. 'Cause I feel like everybody looks at me like, oh, Tru Life is crazy, and I'm not really crazy, So you got to really understand my life and what I've been through and where I come from before you judge me. So I'm gonna try to, explain it to them by telling my story. I got a documentary getting ready to come out. It's called Brenda's Baby. And I feel like I'm Brenda's baby, before you say I'm crazy, know why I'm crazy. I'm Brenda's baby. I'm the baby that got left in the garbage that nobody cared about, you know what I'm saying? And I lived a hard life. And I was forced to make certain decisions and that I'm not so proud of, and that I made mistakes along the way of, I didn't really have that right background when you coming up on your own and you in the streets, you know what I'm saying?
Like, explain the Ving Rhames connection. How did
The
that
Ving
happen?
Rhames connection comes from me being on a Beef DVD, and Quincy Jones' son, me and QD3, we go back wild crazy. He like a brother to me as well. And Ving had called him and asked for my number when he seen me in the Beef DVD. He just felt my wave, and ever since then, he's just been like a father to me, man. And even through this, he knew I ain't do the situation, that I was innocent the whole way. And he came, even though I know I copped out, and we'll get to that. It's a complicated situation, but I went away for something I didn't do, and I got pretty much crucified everywhere. Like, yeah, Tru Life is crazy. He did this, he did that. Oh, he threw his life away. He dumb. That's why I don't really understand the game. That part of the game where we promote that artist, like, oh, this artist don't live it. He's not really that, and then, a person like me, they like, oh, he really live it. Oh, he's retarded. He's stupid. He did this. So it's like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't in
You
this
gotta
game.
not worry about what people think.
Pretty much, and I learned that, because I seen them destroy artists for not living it, and then I seen them destroy me because they like, I'm living it too much. Like, he's really the real thing, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we just trying to do music, man, and, tell the truth, man, to the kids. You know, like prison ain't the thing, man. Being a gangster ain't the thing, man. That's not the wave. That's not even what I'm trying to do. I'm not a killer. I'm not here trying to kill nobody. I'm trying to love the people, man, and touch the people.
Let's talk about it.
The beef DVD was the beef with Mobb Deep, right? That's what that.
Yeah.
He gave somebody a verse that they gave you. They gave you a verse that was already used somewhere else.
Yeah, something like that, man. I think so. Oh man, I don't even remember that. It's like way back in the rear view right now.
I was trying to remember.
Yeah, but I
happened.
just know Ving through that. That's how we met each other. But he's actually one of the most genuine people you can meet in this game, man. And he's like I said, man, he's like a father to me, man. I love the ground that man walks on. He'll take his shirt off and give it to anybody. Like he'll give you his last. Like he's just like that, man.
I'd love to interview Ving Rhames because I always want to ask about that scene in Pulp Fiction.
That's all you want to know.
Word up, because you got to be a hell of a man to say, you know what? Okay, cool. I'm cool with this.
Nah, he a G though, man.
Yeah.
Now you
Pops
and your
is a
brother,
G.
you and your brother were arrested for fatally stabbing somebody. You
Yeah.
had to serve 8 years.
Well, that's the thing. See, a lot of people say like me, like not us fatally stabbing somebody, and a lot of the things that was going on in the media, like people were making it seem like I stabbed somebody. Like literally, Tru Life stabbed no one. Tru Life didn't even I ain't even slap anyone. Like literally, I had my back turned, and this thing was on videotape. You know, but I went away for 8 years because I didn't want to speak on certain people in certain situations, and I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it was an ugly situation. You know, and it's a real complicated situation. I wish I could break it down to all my fans out there that I'm dying to break it down to and tell them that and express everything, but it's
I was
just
confused because it was on video, and
yeah, it is on video. Exactly.
They didn't use it in the court?
And I thought I was gonna be cleared, man. Man. Honestly, I really did, man. But
Did they use the video in court?
we never went to trial. You know, I never went to
You
trial.
copped out.
I ended up taking a plea deal for an assault, you know, which I never even assaulted anyone, but I took a plea deal for a lesser charge on assault, and my brother copped out to a manslaughter.
Wow.
Your brother still locked up now? Or?
Yeah, my brother's still incarcerated right now, man. Free my brother 730, man.
That's crazy. So how did that feel, having to go to jail for something you know you didn't do?
It was a tough thing, but at the end of the day, I'll tell you like this, man. A young man lost his life, and you know, there's a story behind it, but no matter what, it doesn't matter. I don't forget that a young man lost his life, and you know, that's why I really don't even want to really ride that wave. Like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm one of these fake artists running around like trying to pump fake and, you know, trying to do things for a buzz. Like, a young man lost his life, man, and you know, I feel horrible about that, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think nobody should lose their life, you know what I'm saying? Not at a young age like that, and not in that kind of way, but you know, it's definitely a story behind it, but it's a whole lot to break down right now. But I know me personally, you know, I didn't do it, and I got the blame for it. You know, everybody blamed me, and literally, I had my back turned. I'm the type of person, to be honest with you, if I'd have seen that thing was even going to happen, I would have stopped it, you know what I'm saying? But it was like a situation that was out of my control. I had my back turned, didn't even see it happen, like literally. So my hand on the Bible, right hand to God, didn't even see it happen, you know? And then it was crazy to see everybody like, oh, Tru Life is stupid, he threw his life away. You know, dudes making records, saying my name in the records, and that I did this and I did that. And I'm sitting there fighting for my life, and these dudes is like about to try to smoke me because of my whole image in a rap world and the whole, you know, everything you see. And part of that is my fault, you know what I'm saying?
So you felt like you couldn't win in court. There was no way you
I felt like the truth was the truth, and the truth. I felt like the truth was gonna set me free. The truth. Why? Because number one, my brother couldn't go to trial. You understand what I'm saying? So my brother couldn't go to trials because he had manned up and stepped up to the situation and expressed the mistake that he made in the situation, and he didn't mean to put me in the situation. And at the end of the day, man, that's my brother, man. You know, the whole thing had to do with my family, man. Like, my nephew got shot in the head. A lot of people don't talk about that neither. Like, there was victims on all sides. You know what I'm saying? My nephew got shot in the head. My brother got his face cut, you know, like slashed about 50 times. You know what I'm saying? Got his. It was all over some jewelry, and it was just nonsense. It's a big headache. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I said, it's a horrible situation all the way around the board. I feel for the family, man. Rest in peace to ATL. You know, my heart goes out to them and his family, and you know, I know they're never gonna understand my pain and what I went through, you know, for 8 years and sitting behind that wall, and you know, and understand my suffering that I went through, because you know they suffered such a great loss themselves, you know, a greater loss than me, and I understand the whole situation, man, and I just think it's a tragedy all the way around the board. I wish it never happened. I wish I could have prevented it from happening, but unfortunately, it's something that I can't. You know, God just.
How much did the code of the streets come into play? Because You know you didn't do it, but you can't say anything about the real situation.
Man, it's like this, man. You sitting there, you know, my kids is on the phone crying, Daddy, when you gonna come home? I got this video game, it's 2 players, I just made this character. You know, it happened, it was like a couple days before my son's birthday, you know, waiting to go home, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It was crazy, man. That's why I can't come home and be, you know, one of these fake guys that do a couple days in jail and they come home, you know, poking their chests out, bragging about prison, you know, bragging about jail, because they ain't never been to prison. That's the problem. See, I was in prison. They went to jail, and they go to jail for a couple days, and they come home and they want to brag and do things for a promotional item. Like, this ain't a promotional item, dog. Somebody lost their life. You understand what I'm saying? And then they come home with misinformation and they pumping like jail, you know, jail is cool, prison is cool. There's nothing cool about prison, man, sitting in that cell, man. There's nothing cool about that, man. It's nothing but suffering in there.
He always been this way, though. If you pay attention, Tru Life always been preaching the same thing even before you went in.
Now, did that Troy Ave incident bring a flashback? Because it's kind of like he wasn't really meant, he didn't really do it, but he's in a situation with the same thing. What advice would you give Troy Ave if you could speak to him?
Man, I would tell him to hold his head, man. I don't really know the situation, you know, I don't really know the facts, so it's hard to give somebody advice when you don't really know the details of what, you know. I don't know how close the situation is to like mine or what it is, but all I can say is, man, is, you know, God bless, hold your head, bro.
Now, what's your situation with Rockefeller now?
Me and Jay's cool, you know, but as me as a businessman, me coming home, I felt like, you know, it was time for me to step out and branch out and grow, and I learned from him a whole lot. You know, seeing him being the mogul that he is, and my boy OG Juan, shout out to OG Juan, and I felt like it was time for me to fly, and I'm in a situation where I'm not signing nobody, so I felt like, you know what, it's time for me to do this my way, man, and rep this Mogul Tree thing, man. So I started this Mogul Tree brand. My cousin Future, you know, he been riding with me wild crazy, and we about to do some things, man. So we gonna do this Tree Gang, you know, free band thing, you know, and link this thing together and take over the world.
He has some new music coming out now, right?
Yeah, we got tons of music, man. I ain't gonna lie, we got tons of music. Shout out to DJ Khaled, show me a whole bunch of love, man. We got records with Khaled, we got records with Future, we got records with Rick Ross, we got records with Jeremiah, we got records with T.I. Shout out to the homie Tip, where he reached out to me while I was behind the wall and all that too, and kept it real with me too.
Now, what's that flow like, though? Did that flow come out
rusty? No, it's
8
special,
years?
baby. It's special. It's
Okay.
special. I'm gonna let y'all. We brought some music. You know, I want to let the world, you know, and let y'all judge it for yourself, man. But I think y'all gonna be surprised. The world gonna be surprised. That's one thing I feel like a lot of people been following me because of my story, and you know, and just the whole aura around me and things of that nature. But I feel like we haven't really gotten to the music, so that's why I'm really trying to just leave the drama and the antics and all that to the side right now. And we gonna get to this music and let it be about the music for the first time in my career.
Were you writing while you was away? Because a lot of people say when they behind bars, they don't really write.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought, you know, like everybody expected me, like, oh, you probably writing like 7,000. You know, you probably got a trillion songs, and you know, you writing songs in there. But when you sleeping with your face by that steel sink and that steel toilet, you know, you dealing with nothing but stress and pain, and it's hard, man. Like, you know, I wasn't creative, really. You know, I wrote some stuff, but I ain't write like 10 million things. But when I came home, that hunger just came out, and you know, I adapted very quickly, and everybody's pretty shocked by that. And like I said, we got some great music, man. We got about 100 records right now.
Now, what just happened? A bunch of goons that started passing out cereal.
Yeah, man, cha-ching time. Cha-ching! Cha-ching time, baby. Yeah, man, listen, it's the break. Listen, they said we gonna do the Breakfast Club. I said, you know, I gotta bring some breakfast in, man, and we gonna do it the right way. Brought y'all some bowls and all that. Some good china. We brought out some good china for y'all and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Champagne?
Yeah, man, that's what that's made for. No more Cheerios. It's Rosanios. Rosanios, that's the new wave, man. We trying to jump over Tony the Tiger.
Now, did The Rock hold you down while you was away?
Yeah,
like
my boy.
Commissary and stuff like that?
Listen, you know, as far as like, you know, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, you know, Hov ain't come see me, you know, but I understand, you know, his situation where he's at. But as far as like what I needed, he did what I needed him to do. You know, if I needed him, he was there.
Right.
You know, if anything I really needed from him or Juan, I call or need anything, they had me. Anything I needed, it was there. You know what I'm saying? But as far as, you know, coming to see me on visits, that mightn't have happened. But you know, but you know, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that.
What's the first thing you ate when you got home? What was that first trip?
Rosieos.
Oh man, hold on? Can I say this on camera, man?
Yeah.
Man, that might be it, man. That might be a low rated R, man.
We already know what it is.
Might be a low rated R, man.
already know what it is.
No, hold on now. I read an interview where you was talking about.
Rated R, man.
I read an interview you was talking about how bad the food was behind the wall.
Oh yeah. Horrible, man. Yeah. Why not, man? Puerto Rican, man. Puerto Rican, man. Puerto Rican, man. You already know, man. Yeah, that's for them, man. Crack that for them, man. You gotta let them taste what that Rosanio's tastes like, man.
Let's open this.
Ace of Spades.
Now you coined the phrase New York.
Yeah, New York, man.
What do you currently think of the New York hip hop scene?
I'll be honest with you, man. I haven't heard but so much music right now. Like it's I got a lot of catching up to do with music and just the whole wave. I only been home still a couple weeks, you know what I'm saying? It ain't been that long, so I ain't really get to hear a lot of the new artists, you know what I'm saying? But I heard what Mano and Uncle Murder out there doing, and I like that. Mm-hmm. But everybody else, I really ain't get to hear too much of like the new artists and stuff like that.
Now
you know what I'm
pour the champagne in
Yeah,
the
man.
Champagne.
Yeah, that's when you interview Tru Life, it's more than an interview. It's an experience, man. This is an experience right here, man.
Give me that champagne. That Ace of Spades.
Yeah, shout out to the homie OG Warm, man.
And just to be clear, Tru Life really doesn't drink, so.
Nah. It's just them. It's just them. I don't want nobody calling my PO all crazy,
Tru
man.
Life is saying you got to eat this champagne and Rosios.
Yeah, Rosanio's.
What is wrong with y'all?
Rosanio's.
I can't just drink the champagne.
Oh, you can just drink it if you want to.
What's it called,
Rosanio's. No Cheerios, Rosanio's.
You don't mess with the snap yet, True?
Man, I've been trying to learn the thing, man, but like I said, man, I'm always messing up on this thing right here, man. Every time I'm doing boo-boos on here, man, I'll be posting the wrong stuff, putting people's phone numbers up and all that. Do a quick snap right here, man.
Rosanio says pretty good.
Rosanio.
Yeah, Rosanio.
Breakfast Club, Breakfast of Champions, cha-ching time.
Now, I don't know how healthy this diet is.
Yeah, I don't know how healthy this is, but
Now, what did you learn?
It's gluten-free.
It's gluten-free.
It's gluten-free, baby.
Let me see if that's true.
Gluten-free. Holla at me, man.
It says gluten right here. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, gluten-free, gluten-free.
You missed the whole Obama wave, too, man.
Yeah, I missed a whole lot of things, man. But like, I'm just blessed, like I said, man. I'm just blessed to be back, though, you know, and be in this zone right now that I'm in right now. I feel like I'm in a good space, man, and God has been good to me, man. Word. While I was away, another thing I was able to do, I could have been working out the whole time and just working on my body and stuff like that and worrying about, you know, getting muscles and all that. But I decided to, you know, put my mind towards something positive, and I went and got 2 different degrees. I didn't even have a high school diploma when I walked up in there, you know, so I got that, and then I was able to get 2 different degrees. I got a degree in business, and I got a degree in biblical studies. My bad.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I tried to do,
What made you choose biblical studies?
I always been like into religion and different things like that. You know, that's where the name Tru Life come from, the righteous uniting, everybody living in a fantasy environment. So I just felt like that was something that I always just was intrigued by, was religion and different things like that. So I just wanted to learn as much as I could and wanted to get in touch with my maker as much as I could. And I'm not so much that I'm into so much religion. I feel like music is my religion, but that's neither here nor there on this one. I'm saying I just feel like I'm a real spiritual person, though. I got a real, you know, like, I don't know, I feel like I got a great spiritual connection with my maker.
What did you
right
learn?
now.
What did you learn from this whole situation that you really want to teach the kids?
Man, how quick you could get put in a situation of being in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that one mistake could just really, really ruin your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people, like, I've been so blessed, and that's why I feel so humble, because I've been with those guys that's behind the wall who wasn't as lucky as Tru Life. You know, because I say lucky, even though I went away for something I didn't do. I've been with guys. I've been with guys that got 150 years for something they didn't do. Mm-hmm. I've been with guys who got natural life for something they didn't do. You know, I've been with guys who's been down since 71. I've been with good guys who's made mistakes and, you know, have changed, but
And you're still alive.
Yeah, and I'm grateful for that. I'm just grateful, like, when I breathe, it just feels different right now. Everything just feels different. Like, I don't know, that's why I feel like everything happens for a reason, you know, and I feel like God allowed me to go through this for a reason. He wanted me to see certain things, and maybe I was moving this way, and this was the only way that he could get me to move this way and to move the way that he wanted me to move. So he definitely got my attention, and I realized what I got to do, and that's why I feel like I owe it to him, do the right thing and come home and not come home and talk like a savage and act like a savage, because I'm not a savage and I got to tell the truth. You know, I can't come home and pump fake and brag like, you know, jail is the move and being a gangster is the move. No, being a gangster is not the move. You know, being in prison is not the move. I know people who will cut their leg off, literally, like they'll cut their legs off, their arms off, to just get one chance to come back out here. You know, and some of them might have did it. Some of them might not have did what they, you know, been accused of or whatever. But either way, you know, there's people that have changed. But no matter how much they change, they're just not gonna get that second chance back to come out here, man. So I got to be very grateful, man, that I'm just alive right now.
Now that you're home, what restrictions do you have?
As far as like, no, I can't drink or smoke and things like that, and traveling is an issue right now
Coming
too.
to New York was kind of hard. We
Yeah,
supposed to
we've
get
been
up here
trying
in a
to
couple weeks
schedule
now.
this.
Yeah. The traveling thing, I gotta give them notification, and I gotta get them ahead of time, like a week in advance, things of that nature right now. So I'm dealing with that, but my PO's been pretty good though. He sees I'm doing the right thing, and he sees it's not a game with me. That everything is serious and is on the up and up. So we gonna be good.
Do you feel like you owe the victim's family anything?
Do I owe them anything as far as like I feel like I owe them to come out here and do the right thing and do the right thing by them and not try to use the victim in any kind of way to like make myself climb up in any kind of way and use it as a crutch. I feel like I owe them in that way, and I feel like I owe them to go out here and tell my story and be honest and tell these young kids, man, and try to save these young kids from being in the same situation that I was just in. That's the way I feel like I owe them,
You don't seem like you got that prison rust on you, though. Like, a lot of dudes come out after 8 years and they be, like, institutionalized. Like, I don't see that with you.
I ain't gonna lie. At one point, I was worried about, like, I felt like I've had my ups and downs now. Don't make me lie and tell you that this thing was easy. Like I said, man, it's nothing like that when you're on the phone, man, and your child is on the phone asking you, Daddy, when you gonna come home? And you gonna be home next week, and you don't even know if you ever gonna come home. You know what I'm saying? Like, the stress of that, man, and then you in there for something that's involving your family, but really didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really wasn't you for your actions that even got you in there, and you like, wow, like, I'm really gonna lose my life for something I didn't do, like for this type of situation. And I felt like I was gonna lose my mind at one point, man. But that's why I give all grace, all praises due to God, man. And he's definitely, like, I don't know, man. He's got me through all this. The saying that they say, what don't kill you or make you stronger. I guess that saying is very real, because I felt like it was breaking me at one point. It almost broke me, but it didn't kill me, and it made me stronger. And I don't know, God just blessed me, and I guess this was in my cause, man. It was all meant to be.
Can you see the purpose for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out here and tell these kids the truth, man. Tru Life, the name fits me very well, So I got to go out here and tell the kids the truth, man.
All right.
We appreciate you joining us. Tru Life.
Appreciate y'all too, man.
Welcome home again.
Facts.
All
Facts.
Right. It's the
Ching
Breakfast
time.
Club. It's Tru Life.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in.